Greetings. I must say I am feeling quite fabulous today in all the things, my garb and my adornments and my accessories. My star player has shown up today. It's my favorite season. It's beautiful outside. It's autumn. It's my favorite month. It's October, my birth month. And so I'm feeling it, feeling all the goodness. And, that's a big part of physical wellness, which is what we're talking about today. For me, Shanette Renea, the Self+Care Stylist, representing Teos, the Art of Self LLC. Physical wellness is, a vast range of things with a narrow frame to speak through, right? Because physical wellness is the sounding board. It's the calibrator that the messages from all the other aspects of physical wellness itself speaks through. So the emotional wellness, the mental wellness, the spiritual wellness, the financial wellness, all these things speak through the body. They speak through the physical wellness. And so, this is where you feel, is something working, is something not working. So that's why it's really, really critical to keep that mind, body, spirit connection in balance, in harmony, because this is where it all resides. And this is where the real change shows up. So, most people, when I tell them I'm a self-care stylist and that I was once a wardrobe stylist for 13 years, and they're like, okay, yeah, I can see that, but how did you make that transition? Well, I myself obviously love clothes. I love getting dressed. I love expressing myself in that way. And so I really love seeing my clients see themselves in a way they never really felt could be real, and then becoming this new version of themselves in a real way, and then inspiring others around them, like, hey, wow, if you can change, from changing your clothes, like your whole image has changed, your whole self-image has changed. And so I found that to be really powerful. But through that journey, there were challenging moments in which I would have to face myself that, hey, physical wellness is about more than just my clothes, right? It's about, am I getting adequate rest? Am I eating properly for my own unique body? Am I engaging in healthy sexual relationships? And sex can be many things, because at the root of it is the creative force. But to keep it simple, we're talking about the physical act of that, creates life on the planet. But that's a very powerful exchange that's happening. So, and then also, am I getting adequate exercise? All these things are aspects of physical wellness, right? But at the heart of that, in doing that work as a wardrobe stylist, I really began to face myself that, hey, maybe I'm leaning too much on these things, right? Because when I change in my weight, or when my bank account changes, or, when my spirit is up or down, when my emotions are all over the place or kind of laying low, like, this is not enough to sustain me, right? So that's when I really had to face myself, like, hey, can you look at yourself in the mirror? Can you love yourself no matter what's happening? Can you see that you were created with purpose, and that you have value, and that you're a work of art? And sometimes I couldn't see that, right? And then I started to see that the people I was working with, sometimes they couldn't see that. They were relying heavily on their wardrobe. And that's when I really knew that, hey, it's time to make that shift to what you've been put here to do. It's always been in my life path to be on the aspect of wellness, to be a holistic practitioner in some form or fashion. And so that's how a little bit about my story and how I got here through the physical wellness journey. Um, and so ultimately, for me, physical wellness is really at its essence, at its core, it's about, can you see that you're a work of art? No matter whether you're up or down, whether you're high or low, whether you're wide or thin, whether you're down and out or the richest person in the world, can you acknowledge that you're a work of art? And then can you hold space for everyone that you see, everything that you interact with, every place that you show up in? Um, can you hold space that that's a work of art as well? So that's physical wellness for me. I'd love to know what physical wellness is for you.